That's right. Always causing trouble. That is true. That's actually a very big bonus, to be honest. But thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate that. Do stuff again. We always blame it on the Jawas. Triggers are working.
Creeper no, chúc chúc quy chúc bika, chúc biết lệ, chúc.
Yep. Actually, it was what did crash this time? It was what did crash? It was I think this time it was which that crash. Let us see. Let us see. Well, everything seems to be up and running. Woo, chair stream. No, it's actually like that's probably one of the easier times I've actually had. Oh, now I need to reset my YouTube chat. Streaming, because when I actually first started streaming through YouTube and playing Battlefront, not even YouTube, I think it was just Battlefront. It was crashing. Like I was having such weird stuff happening that like my streams were just like not working. They were being like really weird for like at least a solid month before I was able to fix everything and get it at least going. The weird thing though is that, see, the difference with YouTube though is that you have to manually switch back on your chats because each stream starts as its own thing. No, actually I'm on Blizzard. I'm on Blizzard, OBS, and Twitch and YouTube. So it's something. Something was not playing nice right at the moment, but like I said, I mean the crashes that I was having though, I mean they were like bad. They were like literally like crashing everything and anything. So they just weren't. Yeah, exactly. Essentially, that's what it was. Was that just things don't want to work right now, so it's not. That's why I said I can't wait until we jump into like dungeons and stuff like that and see how everything else works. But now it looks like everything is generally back up, so fine. It's fine. can do our little dwarf shuffle. But we can get things going back again. 1 second to hydrate.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
No one ever talks about it. It was so fun, actually, to play Kiadi Mundi, though. That really was. Okay. Now we can officially restart. Things happen. Always expect the unexpected. The key takeaway there, which I try to remind everybody that decides to eventually go into streaming, is that guess what? Things are going to happen while you stream. And you're not going to expect it, but then guess what? Things happen. You have to adjust and move on. See, we're now live streaming again. So again, those of you guys still hanging out, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being patient during this time of need. During these trials and craziness and weirdness, all sorts of otherness. Well, see, the weird thing is that now I think it was... No, oh crap, now I remember, because now I can't even think. My internet went out. The internet glitched. That's what it was. So YouTube was fine. Hold on a second. I just dressed up and I'm waving my arms around trying to talk, and I'm not here yet. Hold on. Hold on. We will reset ourselves. Now that we are recombobulated. There we go. Everything's all crooked again. Oh, let's see. That is off because that is... There we go. That's better. Okay, so no. What actually happened was that YouTube was working fine, Twitch was working fine, the stream was working fine, OBS was working fine, my internet cut out, actually. So it seriously did. Like, it flickered, and then, like, it just went out and reset itself. And then I was, like, looking around to try to figure out, because, like, the stream was working fine. Streaming meaning, like, OBS and all the programs and the computer and everything was working fine. Like, I literally had to, like, stop the stream and then wait, reset the the HoloNet, and then come back. So that's what ended up happening, actually. So it wasn't Twitch and it wasn't YouTube, but yeah, it was actually something else that I never usually have a problem with. But again, that is okay, because that's what ends up happening. The randomness. The randomness. But again, we are back and we are running. We are running down a... Yeah, pretty much. No, I don't know. Again, it's something that's all connected to online regardless, is how it is. Yeah. But see, that's the crazy thing though, is that if I end stream, and this is something I just again had to learn the hard way because YouTube and Twitch act very differently in certain ways. And one of those ways is that, see, Twitch always keeps your chat like live essentially. So even if you are not live and your stream is not live on Twitch, you can still type in chat and have like full-blown conversations, which people do on channels and stuff like that that have, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers on it. It's like it's their own chat room essentially. And but YouTube though only has chat open during the stream. So what I learned the hard way actually was when I um had like my first like stream glitch essentially where YouTube cut out and Twitch cut out and all that stuff. It was like an OBS problem or whatever. What I didn't realize was that the YouTube chat had to be closed out and reopened under the new live stream, because then people were typing in there saying hi and jumping in and out of the stream and asking questions, and I didn't see it because I still had the old chats still up to watch or to look at them. So yeah, it just wound up being like I felt so bad because it was like, holy crap, like, you know, everybody was just like trying to talk and I just didn't see it. So that's another hardcore lesson I ended up learning, that you have to reset YouTube if you're streaming on YouTube also. Something happens.
Honored, I'm sure. Alrighty then. Off and away.
All right, have to go. Okay. So be it. Oh, actually, now I think I can finally shout out Shadow. I think doing any there it is. So yes, if you have not already followed my fellow Brolorian, Shadow Revenant, please do. He just made partner crazy awesome. So yes, if you have not smashed that follow button for Shadow, please do. He is another cosplaying Mandalorian on Twitch, joining the Mandoverse as well with all of us. So please make sure you do. Yes, very freaking awesome. I think we're all in awe and shock, but Shadow is definitely one awesome guy. For sure. Yep.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. No. Remember, Jen, you guys are the legends, not me. You guys. You guys are all the legends. It's my honor and privilege to know all of you.
I need to get closer.
Can you put your Twitch on the stream video so people know they can join Twitch? Oh yeah. I mean, you can. I mean, like on YouTube, like on my homepage on YouTube, it has the links to like Twitch and Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. You can share links because Twitch, because like I can dual stream on both Twitch and YouTube because they allow each other to be able to interact with each other, so it's fine. Yeah. It used to not be okay, I guess, if that's the word, but they fixed it, or not fixed it, but they changed it to where Just hit somebody.
I can't cast that yet.
They changed it to where it's okay.
I can't cast that
Because
yet.
even the whole aspect of like dual streaming and stuff like that was like new. Also, but they were able to do it to where, you know, it's okay. That's why I'm allowed to do what I'm doing, and literally I dual stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So I'm actually gonna have to do something if I can hit 1,000 followers on Twitch also, or YouTube. Actually, I'm like 5 follows away from like 500 on YouTube, and I never thought that would be a thing ever. Exactly, and they changed that.
I can't carry anymore. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I just found it, honestly, I just found it really,
I need a
I mean,
target.
actually dual streaming on YouTube has really helped me out quite a bit, even just in formatting for videos and stuff like that. Because before I'd have to basically take my Twitch VODs and upload them to YouTube, whereas now it's like dual streaming, it automatically saves it to YouTube. So I just basically just have to update some information and then just drop it into a playlist, which like really freaking helps. Woohoo! Level 20! Oh yeah, it's definitely tricky, that's for sure.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I don't know if you remember me saying
I can't cast that yet.
that I actually streamed on not just
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. Too far away.
not just Twitch and YouTube, but I actually used to stream on TikTok also. Yeah. And I like seriously, I was only doing that just to test my PC out to see if I could actually pull off streaming on 3 different platforms. And it could. I mean, it let me. Yeah. Jason, welcome back, man. The Mohoko, this is where the fun begins. Yep. A nice emote for that. Not emote, sorry.
This is where the fun begins.
Yep. Yep. Right.
That's still recharging.
Well, welcome back, Jason. Glad to see you, man.
Inventory is full.
Ultimately, I mean, Dom, it just depends on what your goals are. I mean, goals and just needs are. I mean, because some people just jump on just for the social aspect of it. That's what I used to do. Was was stream for like an hour, maybe two, if that, and then just, you know, call it done. But again, yeah, I mean, it's everybody's
Hi, how are
different.
you?
I mean,
Very well then. Very good.
Jason, I think so, sir. You would have to jog my memory because it is crazy, crazy late in the morning. But I'm glad you're back, sir, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean that's another good point too. Is again, like even me doing like the live stream thing, like, you know, I have to get ready basically and, you know, set up stuff and things like that. Whereas before when I was just doing the you know, the recording and things like that, I mean, you know, it would just be me hitting record and then, you know, just or start streaming and then just be streaming, you know, kind of thing too. So, you know, uh, oh, it did start to. They actually have a who else has that? Who? Oh yeah. I mean, again, it all depends on ultimately like what kind of fun you're gonna have. So, um, you know, that's really what it boils down to is like, you know, what like I said, what your goals are and ultimately what you want to do with, you know, if you want to get into the world of, you know, streaming. But yeah, I mean there's ton. That's why I actually did the model like my pre-recorded loop anyway because for the time being, you know, it worked better for me to do that rather than like be live and also be able to interact like the same way. So, um no, it's been great. It really has been. Definitely a learning experience for sure. But overall though, no, it's been crazy fun. this guy. Yeah, Aiden was able to come back.
No! Be good. Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels. Keep your feet on the ground.
Round. Refresh the feed. Sure, then it looks. Yeah, just refresh it, Ghost, and it should be fine. Yeah, I mean that's honestly what's worked for me is that, you know, I mean, it's just ultimately it's whatever works better for you. Is ultimately how it can play out better, I feel like, you know. Cougar. We
I can't carry anymore.
very how big that guy looks.
Inventory is full.
Actually be able to. Here's shit. Level 8 piece of. Yeah, that might be better than what I was wearing. Just a bit. They're kind of squishy.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Actually, a lot
recharging.
squishier than what we. A lot squishier than I think we.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, he's in an ad right now, so we'll see. Hopefully he'll come back. If not, then he might be busy. Fine.
I can't cast that yet. Inventory is full. Too far away.
Too far.
I need to get closer. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. A lot of people have been having problems. I think Barbie's been on mobile too because she's had a lot of weird chat problems too. Not in just my stream, but like with Twitch in general. Yeah, there's probably crazy bugs happening. Yeah.
Great to meet you. Safe travels. See you soon. Be good. Safe travels.
Eat
See you
big
soon.
guy. Beat the big guy, and let's see. We're guessing he's probably in the cave, right? Way in the back. Hopefully we can get back there and everybody spawns. I know. With a full inventory.
I can't cast that yet.
I got lost in that last one. It was just this one guy. He's in the back. Oh, must be up there.
I'm still recharging.
Let me stand here and just get thwacked.
I can't cast that yet.
Excuse me, sir, can I interrupt your chanting? I do both. But if I'm lurking in someone's channel, I'm always, or like hanging out, it's always usually on my computer.
I need a target.
Looks really weirdly familiar. I'm sure it is because we probably played this before, like many moons ago.
I'm out of range.
about to say, isn't the guy we have to kill over there?
Let's still be charging. That spell isn't ready yet. Let's still be charging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Look how freaking massive that thing is.
Inventory is full.
Like I'm legit as big as like his foot. If I lay down. There's our thumbnail. Honestly, Dom, I do not know. Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to the stats. I just hang out and have a good time with you guys.
Carry anymore.
Fighting monsters that are
Inventory
Kratos
is
sized.
full.
Oh, wait the fuck. I like streaming. It's a social aspect of it. But like you were saying, though, I mean, streaming, you know, you gotta...
Have a target.
I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's absolutely different. You know, I just take it as a fun way to be able to not only finally play everything that I want to play, because my weeks are really freaking busy, but ultimately just you know, have it as a great excuse to well, basically do this and be able to
How are
interact
ya?
with everybody ultimately.
Be good.
Ooh.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Who? Talk to who? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be doing it if I felt like this was, you know. Yeah. That's the PTSD from my old Warcraft experience was coming back saying like, you know, if I felt like I'd log in or, you know, not even just play games, but like stream and be like, ugh, you know, like what's gonna happen now kind of thing. It's like
Greetings.
that's to
Off
me
and
that's not
away.
the whole point, obviously.
Very well then.
Don't worry, took me. Running me somewhere. That's the beauty of this game. It just is. I mean, like, that's why I think I migrated more to this just because, like, I really didn't want to, like, even tonight, like, after my week, like, I just didn't want to, like, jump into something that just would take way too much concentration on. And that's why I was really surprised I actually jumped in and did Battlefront, to be honest. But even then, I mean, Battlefront's kind of Battlefront. I mean, there's nothing really too different about that, which is fine.
Here there.
Um,
Watch your back. Off with you.
but no, it's been really cool. It absolutely has. Nothing is back in. Yeah, I mean, coming back in, and especially like I said with you guys, definitely giving the force inspiration and the divine force inspiration of getting back into MMOs in general. It's like they are chill. I mean, they absolutely are, because it's just so. To me, it feels like it's just you're just doing quests and you're just kind of like going along, but there's no. The awesome thing is that there's no time limit to it, basically meaning like, you're setting goals for yourself, essentially saying, okay, like, because ultimately, and that's the other thing I love about not rushing games, specifically because like even games like when Arc Raiders came out, I did buy that new. I did fall in love with it, and I think it's a great, awesome game. But again, like I wasn't trying to rush into it to like do every single thing about it or like become the top player of it or anything like that. And same thing with like Fallout 76 and anything else I play. It's like because it just that's just how I want to play it. It's like I don't want to burn out on anything, obviously, but at the same time, I mean, there's just so many games out there that that you can play, and I definitely want to play and just never play, and then finally I'm making time to play. It's just really freaking cool and fun. All daily. Run back. You run back to the Explorers League. We gotta hoof it that way. You know what? Funny thing is that I haven't done Battlefield in at least a few weeks at this point, only because I've been playing these games. But at some point I will. At some point I will, because later this year there's going to be Galactic Racers, and we're all super pumped and excited about that. So we're going to be playing that one too. So that's going to be exciting. But yeah, at some point I will. But yeah, my Fridays and Saturdays are definitely kind of turning more into like you know, what do we feel like? Is it 3 weeks? Yeah. But I'll definitely jump back into it. Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I'm kind of more just like bouncing around right now, or even hyperspace skipping between games, just because it's like, oh, I want to play this one now. I want to play this one now. I want to play this one now. So honestly, the only real set things I've been doing for sure has been like the podcast, my Let's Play on Thursday, and Dead by Daylight. So my Fridays and Saturdays have kind of been more up in the air. But again, that's perfectly fine. But I do want to, and I think I'm going to do that tomorrow night actually, is I've been thinking about that and was like, I need to get back into Battlefront 2 anyways, because even for channel growth for me, like Battlefront 2, like playing Battlefront and having the, like Star Wars cosplay and everything like that really, really, really helped me grow my channel also. So, I mean, I love playing that game regardless. So, I mean, that's something. Um, Yeah, see, and that's another game. And even like I got back into Fallout 76. And Fallout 76 is another great freaking game that, is space, right? Not the right one. Like apocalypse games basically. So like basically between Helldivers 2, Fallout 76, and um Arc Raiders. So basically, Arc Raiders, Fallout 76, and Helldivers are like my three kind of main like apocalypse games right now that I'm playing. But again, yeah, with MMO wise, like I want to start playing Final Fantasy 14 again, Warcraft, of course, and then also Star Wars: The Old Republic, because there's so many great, stories to be playing with all of those. So yeah, again, it's just so many games, so little time. So, but that's okay. We will make time. That's the whole point. Is as life and time allow, we will
How
definitely
are
make
you?
time.
Watch your
That's
back.
for sure. Holy crap, we made it. And I did actually pick up Forza Horizon 5 finally, because I have been eyeballing that one for a while. So I play that a little bit here and there offline. Not as much right now, but I was playing that kind of here and there a little bit. There he is. Good. Let's see. Looking at the clock. Well, let's get to the Red Ridge Mountains, and then we will call it a stream. We will see who is on right now. Aussie's on. South America. Yeah, yeah. Red Ridge is the only. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot to do. There absolutely is. I mean, weirdly enough, I've made some pretty decent progress in it, I think, actually. We need to get the gold share. Nice. Look, the graveyard.
Interest you on a pint? Off with you.
Hello there.
Oh, you mean like jumping into game? You can if you want to. I'm just going over to get to Red Ridge Mountain so I can start the next set of whatever for my paladin. Yeah, stay where you guys are at. I'll try to catch up to you as soon as I can. Where are you guys at right now? Or what area are you guys in? I meant. Well, let me ask you this, Jen. What other games do you play other than Warcraft? Like, what are you playing right now? Like, what's your focus? You read more than you game. Nice. No, I just got back actually into knocking out some stuff too. Like the last two things I've read within the last 2 or 3 weeks, actually the last like 2 weeks I would say honestly, was um is I Am Legend, because I had seen somewhere, because it was an actual story before the movie, of course, or I didn't know. So I actually got the book for I Am Legend and read that. And then I just finished Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin graphic novel, which is freaking excellent. Um, do I play off stream too, or do I just launch OBS when I feel like playing? Both. So I keep my stream schedule when I launch and stream, of course, but or at least try to as be as consistent as I can. But for nice, that's fine too. Um, but I do find bits and pieces of time to kind of jump in and out of stuff here and there, but it's usually later at night. Basically, think of it this way: like if I'm actively streaming like Wednesday through Sunday, then like my Mondays and my Tuesdays, like I might be able to play, but if I do, it's around the same time, but it's offline. So it's like jumping into like Fallout 76 like I did the other night and like do a couple quests or something, that kind of thing. But it's not streaming, it's just playing something for the sake of playing something. I do not know what that is. Now you're going to make me look it up because I don't know. You named names, so but I won't read it. I won't read it out loud. I'm just reading the description of it. Bedtime book for the kiddos. Well, again, just even by reading the description of that, like if it's anything like a Game of Thrones kind of thing, basically meaning where it's, let's just say, fantasy oriented but adult, meaning whoa, then it's fine. I personally love Game of Thrones too, and I'm totally cool with that also. That is perfectly fine. It's spicy, but it also have but it also has that like action with it and like politics and just the craziness that those worlds bring, which is perfectly fine. But Jen, even if you read something else that was different than that, like romance novels or whatever, I mean, that's perfectly fine too. You know, like the what is it? Those books that have like the guy with like the flowing hair, and he's riding the horse, and the brother killed, the husband of the other person because it's all like a conspiracy and stuff like that. Yeah.
More work?
Why does it? Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second and say, why does it feel like Jen's blushing right now? Like that's just my impression that I seriously have right now. Is it feels like we actually got Jen to blush on stream. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that idea out there. But you shouldn't be embarrassed because you should embrace it. That's part of it. I mean, seriously, in all seriousness too, like, if you want like a gritty, really cool like story to watch and be like Game of Thronesy where it's like spicy like that, where there's just like all kinds of naughty going on kind of thing. Well, not a lot, but is you're in voice chat. Is Spartacus. If you've never actually sat and watched the show Spartacus, it went for like 3 seasons. Because unfortunately the first actor passed, but then they came out with a season 2 and a season 3, and I think they're actually making a newer one too, actually. Like, you forgot you were muted. Yeah, like that is just, yeah, I mean, that's absolutely heartbreaking. It absolutely is. But they did him justice. They really did, by finishing the series and, doing all that stuff. But like that is a series that like I kind of did too. Like once the first season was over with, like it was hard for me to get back into it because of that. But like I pushed through and kept watching it, and it's like they absolutely did Sam justice. They really did. But at the same time, like it is that like gritty and just feral. It would be the better way. They seriously did, and they had his blessing to like continue the show and recast his character and everything like that. So yeah. But yeah, there's a big difference between like fantasy romance, which is that what that is, versus I guess like other things that are out there, like But even if you read that too, again, yeah, poor Jen's getting called out on stream here too. Like, the spicy stories, meaning like, so and so just met up with so and so, and now there's things happening and blah 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 blah. It's like it can get pretty out of control pretty quick. Bang bang, bang. Exactly. Like, this is okay. I'm gonna play something right now that's gonna make everybody visualize what we're all thinking right now because of what Jen said. Just Irish said, Jen, you're being loud. Well, she was the one that said she was in a voice chat and she wasn't muted. See, this is awesome entertainment. Like we need to keep this going at least for a little while. But yes, the banging is the innuendo. Empire of the Vampire. See that one. Interesting. Oh, poor Jen.
Greetings.
We can get some new shoes, sir.
Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend.
And we don't have bags.
Be careful. Light bless you.
You know, another really great vampire series I
Good
love
day to
I
you.
loved that I was able to read was the Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles. Those, like, all of them. All the way. Yeah.
See you
I mean,
around.
those were spicy also. Yeah, there's quite a few books in that series, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely some really cool stuff that happens there too. I'll tell you what, because it's probably starting to kind of get late for me, but I can jump in a little bit after stream. I take that as a yes. Let me find Griffin Master over here. Yeah, I can't hang out for too long, but I can hang out long enough. Let's put it that way. Griffin Master over here, so I don't run all the way. Oh, you're not talking tonight. Oh, gotcha. I thought you got that. I thought that's what you guys were doing right now because you said you were in voice chat and you weren't muted. Yeah, no worries. It's okay. Perfectly fine. I'm running back. Okay. We're running that way. Well, we could go to Eastville logging camp right here. Do need to sell some stuff, so go to Goldshire. How about that? I haven't been to Stormwind forever. Do that. Find our way to Stormvale. Birdies.
You need something? Safe travels.
Safe travels. Okay. Slowly start. Rosie, welcome back in. How are you? Fortunately, I was just wrapping things up, but I hope you're doing well, finishing up a great week. Sweet. Oh, so you did. That's right. I forgot you were doing or you were gonna jump on the trial, right? Very cool. Yeah, even right now, I've only been playing the I mean, I've been just paying monthly for it, which is I don't know whatever it is, but yeah. Trust us, it is absolutely addicting of a game. It completely is. Yeah. And I'll log out and show you exactly which server we're on to. If you do happen to get it, you know, because if you do get the regular game, you do get a subscription to the classic version, which is this one right here. I mean, it's all the same game. It's just this one is they broke it in two, and I'm not even gonna attempt to explain it all because my mind just isn't working right now. But is it? Yeah, all I know is that like the subscription that I have, I guess is the retail one, but I get a free copy of Classic with it too. So I was able to basically just log in, or I was able to download Classic and then just find your guys' server and just create new characters, and then that was it. So yeah, like I still have my retail characters too on another server, but they're two separate games now. So it's like there's Classic and then there's like the newer version with all the newer rules and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've heard that's I've heard that's a lot more too. But Alpha, I'm glad you finally chose something to jump into. Let me know what you've been playing. Yeah, I'll show you right now, Rosie, what we've all been playing,
Looking for something specific?
basically.
Go with honor, friend.
Overwatch. Nice. I'll show you. So yeah, so right now, because on the Blizzard, and this is kind of the weird thing, but it is what it is, which is fine. Go on. So yeah, so there's two basically things. Yeah, World of Warcraft Classic, and there's also like the retail version. But on Classic, when I went to the weird thing was that I didn't understand was, um, is that there was like different versions of Classic. Like so the only one I downloaded was, or made sure to get, was because there's like Live Classic, Burning Crusade Anniversary, World of Warcraft Classic, and then there's Mists of Pandaria Classic, and that's what these guys said that they were playing. So I downloaded Mists of Pandaria Classic, and then everybody's on the RP server. So the Bloodsail Buccaneer RP server. That's the one that we're all on right now with characters. The trinket. Nice. that's one of the biggest pushes, is that like I still remember when I first logged in, because I was on Doomhammer on retail, and I just randomly picked a server, made a dwarf warrior, and that was my first character, and logged in. It dumped me out right there in the beginning, and it's like that feeling of just getting, like, being just this character in this live world, like, was just such a crazy feeling to play in a game. Yeah, that, and it's just like live and evolving, and things just keep happening, so it's not like a linear experience in that sense, where it's like it's just you yourself. It's like you're a part of this like open world thing. But yeah, that's why I really started getting back into not only this, but again, like I said, Final Fantasy 14, Star Wars: The Old Republic. I mean, yeah, it's been crazy freaking awesome to be able to really jump back into the world of MMOs also. So like Jen said earlier, sorry not sorry. Because no, this is definitely a great game to play. It really is. And you know, now that, and like I said, now that it's not so much even for me to like grind and like just have to play it all the time, every minute of the day kind of thing, it's like it just makes it that much more special. It really does. And same thing with all the other games that, you know, I play too. It's like I'm in no crazy rush other than just, you know, playing the Let's Play games that I play anyway, because it's like those are games that are like start to finish. I mean, and there's side stuff and side missions and side quests and things like that, but in the end, it's like I'm playing them because I want to enjoy the stories, I want to enjoy the atmosphere. Like I'm really trying not to like speed run anything, but at the same time, like I want to start knocking these games out, you know, that like I just always wanted to play, finally making time to. And this is definitely like one of them to be able to get back into and just have a good time again with Jan and Shadow and everybody else. You know, it's gonna be fun. And the free stuff, because they're always giving free stuff. And I didn't realize actually until a while ago, before I even got back into playing the Old Republic, was even the Old Republic has a lot of cool stuff that they give out too for people that stream it. And same thing I think with Final Fantasy 14 also, so I'll have to double check that one. But going to, oh man, wrap things up. I think it's time for this Mandalorian Jedi to get some sleep, grab a snack, and get some sleep. I think it's definitely been a week, and we're crazy tired. Do it. I have a perfect emote for that too.
Do it.
Yes. I'm back for oh, well, thank you, Jen. I mean, like I said, I get to be the late night morning show Mandalorian. That is, so, you know, you never know. Maybe at some point in time, maybe my stream days can change, or not necessarily change, but times, and I can be able to get on earlier, you know, so I can, you know, actually maybe eventually do some collabs with you guys, or Shadow, and, you know, Caber and everybody else too, and Grave and all those guys. But yeah, for the time being, I get to be the after midnight show. So yeah, regardless, you know, no, I definitely appreciate the support, and you guys are just way too freaking awesome and supportive, and just, yep. Exactly. That's literally what it is. And it's funny too, because like even now, as I go off on a tangent, but when I'm supposed to be shutting down, but I will basically end with this general rant. Was you know, like watching, not only just watching other streamers, but just kind of getting like a feel for like streaming, and just like, you know, just putting yourself out there, right, is just a big thing altogether, especially if you're either an introvert or an extrovert, or I'm actually kind of a little bit of both, right? So it's like I can be an extrovert when I need to be, you know, for the most part I'm an introvert, but I actually, you know, fall somewhere right in the middle, actually, for the most part. But yeah, exactly like Alpha said, you know, like everybody I met literally was in some time zone that was either like their afternoon or their evening, you know, for the most part. But then again, yeah, like Alpha, you know, everybody getting up early. It's like I'm essentially like the morning show. And you know, the more like tips and tricks like I've learned over the times too, it's crazy because it's like, you know, one, keeping like a consistent somewhat schedule. So it's like, you know, you are presenting a show and you are, you know, like trying to make sure people know like when you're on and what time you start, just like a TV show. It's the same thing, or even a radio show where, you know, you are, you know, putting on this stream or whatever, right? Or show in general. And, you know, people know where to find you ultimately. But at the same time, it's like, you know, being consistent definitely helps too, because then they know when to, you know, when you're generally on. But at the same time, like, you know, the funny thing about it was the more I kept thinking about it and the more time frame I had, I was just like, yeah, I basically am like a late show and a morning show combined, because I'm literally working like the midnight shift streaming going all the way into the morning. So it's like that bridge in between everything. So when everybody's ending or starting, like I'm like right there in the middle generally. So but yeah, exactly, you know. But no, it's been really cool though, because like I said, ultimately for me, I do my best work at night. I am a night person regardless anyway, so this just makes it even that much more funner to be able to again hang out with all of you legends, not me, you, because it is always my honor and privilege, because no take backsies, infinity. You guys rock, you guys are awesome, and again, you guys have been crazy supportive in general, you know, and I thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart, and the force has willed it, I guess, and that is absolutely amazing. um Alpha just said it perfectly. Yes, I mean, just to be able to, you know, reach out, try to bring some positivity to the galaxy. Again, it needs more heroes than villains, so you know, hopefully that's what we can bring, and we absolutely are, you know, because you know, we all just want to have some fun, you know, laugh at each other or together, you know, either way. Exactly. Yeah, it's been great. It has, absolutely has been. And tonight, you know, no different, but at the same time, like, you know, a lot of support has been shown tonight, absolutely, for not only in gift subs and bits and stuff like that. I mean, you guys have gone above and beyond tonight. Crazy, absolutely. So again, thank you guys for that. Absolutely. Much love back to every single one of you guys. Yep. And like I like to joke with everybody too and say, you know, you could be anywhere, you can watch anybody you want, but you decided to come here. So, and yes, it's supposed to sound as sarcastic as it says, but yeah, no, it's been not fun to not have fun and joke around. Exactly. You know, because we can be serious when we need to be and have to be adults, I guess, when we have to be, but for the most part, you know, we don't
Why so serious?
you know, we want to stay positive and happy as best as we can through everything we have to get through regardless. So I'm almost never serious, and that's a good thing. It is absolutely a good thing, you know. That's why I love this one from Yoda too.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't have emotion either, and I understand that completely. So, a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Jen. That's, you guys are way too kind. You're way too kind. Way too kind. Chaotic, yes. Hey, hey, I'm a role player too, so there's nothing wrong with being chaotic neutral or chaotic good or chaotic evil. I mean, hey, to each their own, you know. I mean, that's all we can say. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna officially throw this out there. throw this out there so we can start wrapping things up. Yes, we're going to raid Aussie because he is an awesome, awesome guy. Just like all of you, guys and girls, or guys in general. You know what I mean. I will try. The helmet gets a little itchy, but you know, I try to sleep like this, standing up or sitting up, I should say. No. They did challenge me once though to do the 24-hour Mandalorian challenge where it's you have to wear your helmet for 24 hours straight, and they said it was either treason. It was treason if I didn't. But again. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. I was just like, wow, that's kind of insane. But you know, hey, never say never. Never say never. Okay. All right, so we will do our official wrap up, and then yes, we are going to raid Aussie because Aussie is super awesome, and he is currently playing. What is he playing right now? Aussie is playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, which I still need to get back into and do that. So yes, so ultimately, again, anybody new and returning to the stream, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, you awesomely beautiful people of the galaxy, and welcome again to another episode of the League of Extraordinary Casuals. This happens to be episode number 614, yes, 614. I am your host of Darth Asylum, broadcasting live from hyperspace. And again, this was our Friday night stream of, I didn't know what to start with, so we started with some Star Wars Battlefront original classic 1 and 2, and then eventually sprinkled in some World of Warcraft classic Mists of Pandaria edition. So either way, it's been crazy fun. Again, I hope you guys had a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. And now that we are officially done with our weeks, let us enjoy our weekends to the best of our abilities. Let us have a great and safe brand new weekend as well. Like I said, you guys are the legends. It is always the honor and privilege for me to be able to hang out with all of you. Again, shout outs to all of you regardless, because again, the support has been just crazy awesome. Thank you guys very much. Shout outs again to Shadow for hitting that check mark and getting that partner. Crazy, crazy, crazy freaking awesome, man. You absolutely deserve it, bro. But yeah, please stick around. We're going to raid Aussie and have some fun. So while we can lurk and watch him play some Star Wars: The Old Republic, I will do my best to jump back into my characters, clean up my inventory stuff, to be able to start from scratch and start streaming that too, and actually do the same thing with Final Fantasy XIV, because I'm going to do both of those also. So, again, thank you guys. Thank you guys again. So if I do not see you, yes, I will be back later tonight, my Saturday night, for some more gaming of some sort. We will figure it out either way. Sunday night will be Dead by Daylight because it is currently the Blood Moon event, so that is going on right now. So more blood points, more fun, and all that good stuff. Stream days are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually attempting, I would say trying, but attempting to start around 12 midnight my time. That is Pacific West Coast time. Wednesday night is the podcast. I did take this past Wednesday and Thursday off, so this coming next Wednesday actually is going to be episode 10 of the podcast. So we will be watching Solo: A Star Wars Story. Thursday night is the Let's Play, which is Dark Souls Remastered. Friday night and Saturday night are kind of up in the air nights for the moment, that is. And Sunday night is usually reserved for now for Dead by Daylight. I'm thinking actually I'm going to probably play Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2017 edition. Just because, and maybe jump in and do some classic a little bit too, because that was actually really fun to be able to play that. It was a really good time, to be honest, but I'm thinking I might just jump in and keep it chill, keep it even more chill as always, and just, you know, relax with some Star Wars Battlefront 2, but we'll see again. So either way, you know, again, all games are subject to change, but generally I think that's what it's going to be for later tonight anyway. But yes, again, please stick around. We're going to raid Aussie, so thank you guys again for being the awesome legends that you all are. No take backsies, infinity. So again, time to get out of here. Time to grab a snack, go to sleep, have some fun, and basically catch you guys all later. So until then, be good, be safe, love you, and talk to you later.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.